is minimize, maximize, minimize, maximize. It sounds like I'm doing math. I mean, I like math, but it's a challenge, and I wish it wasn't, because math is nothing but a puzzle, and I like puzzles. It's not even putting the right picture up here. We are. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Ollie Ollie Oxen free. Oh, welcome to the show. This is sound check. It jumped in real quick. This is what you gonna get unedited. Half of my body cut off. Look, I can only do one thing at a time. Right now, I'm getting now, because this is not what we're talking about today. So what do I do to change this? If I use my mind and take my time, I'll be able to remember what to do. Cue the let's use our minds and take. Thank you. See, I went on a rant yesterday. A nice rant. Yes, was on one because it did not give me the privilege to on the side while I'm live streaming. Had me looking crazy trying to find other other devices so I can talk to y'all. I didn't know if y'all was there, if I was talking to ghosts, but we got that part figured out. While I'm talking to y'all, I am multitasking. Pat myself on the back. I am currently looking through my desktop to look for a picture I want to throw up here to replace the yesterday. If you will see that has changed successfully. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, because when I turned it on, it was acting all kinds of strange. Next thing on the list while we are live, I have to next figure out why every 25 seconds, so it seems to me, I hear this popping that goes off in my audio. But I can tell you this. Yesterday when I was on live talking to all you beautiful people, when the audio did this sporadic popping, my sound went out and then it was back in. So when I was talking, thankfully you were still able to understand what I was saying. This time it's popping in the back. It's popping in the back. Hey, popping in the back. But it's a quiet interference where as it's making these popping noises in my earpiece, because I'm doing a sound check still, I don't think it's cutting off my voice despite it all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animals, plants, and everything else that's stuffed into this planet Earth, I like to show all these things and not edit it out, because it's just showing the real life what you causes of being a YouTuber. You can have the best equipment in the world, like myself, $2.5 trillion budget, but stuff still gonna go wrong. So hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. So as you can see in this title, hang on, I'll drop talk to y'all about. So what I'm trying to say, come on back to me, thought. In the title it says morning mood. Let's just sip coffee and chat. I just want to just sip coffee and chat. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into the newspaper of it all, but it is morning time. And I haven't been on here for a long time. And I just want to chat with y'all, Saying this to make sure I have this for the public. we can begin after I make sure I have this one important piece of information checked off in here. Let's see. And you know, there's a customization tab on here. Push anyone. Oh, I did it. Pat on the shoulder, pat on the back. Okay, so I still will keep in tired of everything, meaning putting the survey in there, but that's going to require me to have to go to my notes, copy and paste them in there. So this, my husband is in the kitchen, and I was like, why is half my body cut off? I set up this 48 hours ago, and when I push start, angles all messed up. There we go. Now y'all can see me. I can see my arm. What I'm gonna do is push this on here on the vertical side. It should work. Oops, wrong button. Here we go. Well, we'll see how that worked, because come to find out yesterday when I thought I was recording to Facebook at the same time, it said start live. I pushed and nothing happened. Each day I'm on here, I'm going to be trying to expand one way at a time. I've got this vertical map on here. And let me see here. Based on my glorious memory, I am going to see if I can get the vertical to display, so it can not only simultaneously, you like how I threw that big word in there? Take that, SAT. Simultaneously have both screens running at the same time. Now, I don't even know how I learned that way. I think I learned that from a court show. Oh yes, I'll be learning. Yay, yay. I don't be clubbing. Ice Cube. I'll be learning. I'll be learning. Do. Yeah, I'll be learning. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, I'll be learning. I hear the beat in my background. Shake it up. Something. Yada. He probably gonna give me a cease and desist from trying to sing his song and just run it down to the ground like that's so bad. Now that's making it into the celebrity news. You hear me? Do you hear me? So it says media source. So I'm gonna push. I wonder what that means. Here we go, y'all. What did they say? Building the plane. Plane is up in the air, y'all, and I am trying. There's audio capture, audio input. I am happy that this thing is actually up here for me, because there was a time I wasn't even able to get this. I wasn't even able to get this far. Look at me go. So I think I did it. I'm crying a little bit. Y'all. I think I just did it. So what I'm gonna do, look at my cell phone. Look at the cell phone right here. I'm getting ready to check on my cell phone to see if what I think I just did just happened by way of looking on my cell phone. So I have a double screen up. I'm going to refresh the page and change now. I'm going into double, oh my goodness, I think it's happening. And let me go to here. And so I'm thinking that the vertical live feed will also be at the same time. I think I did it, y'all, a little bit. Each day, cue the ugly cry, and my is paying off. Ooh, it's paying off. I did it, y'all. Now I'm getting ready to go through my post-it notes on here and look for the survey. Everything. She's choking. Help me. Bad coffee. Y'all, I made coffee this morning and I made a boo-boo because when you open the coffee pot to change the filter, we have this really cool coffee pot where the door swings out. It's the basket that you dump the coffee in. The actual basket where you dump the coffee in. Back and pour the water in. And what I did, I forgot to put the lid on top, and I started getting the water going. So I'm not sure if this particular batch of decaffeinated coffee I made will be good because it didn't have that extra screen on there before it hit the filter. So basically water was just dumping in to the filtration system too fast. So when my husband came home, I told him what had happened. You know, for a cautionary tale, just in case you try the coffee, you have been warned. But he must have knew that I was going to make some mistakes with the coffee, because with a bag or two in his hand saying I had already bought some coffee. So having said all that, I'm getting ready to try this coffee that I may have messed up. And he told me, you know, it might be coffee grounds in it. You know, I never thought of that. So y'all about to see me try this coffee. I put sugar in it. I don't know why it's cold already.
I'll take that.
He just took the mug away from me. What's happening? What's happening to me? Yeah, I'm trying to find, I have some Post-its on here. It don't seem like they saved. However, I do have those backed up because I did learn years ago. I want to say over, wow, it's a long time, maybe 17 years ago, when I started getting hip to using the digital Post-it notes. They said, and it don't seem like they fixed this issue, when you make your Post-its, they are convenient, so you can just easily copy and paste what you want in there. But there's going to come a time when they don't act right, or you wake up one day and your Post-its are gone. So the best thing, have your Post-it notes pre-set up, like on your Google Drive, and title it in a file Post. If that happens, copy and paste all the Post-it notes you have set up as a document and drop them back into your Post-it notes. That happened to me a couple of times this year. I'm talking to everyone else. So I went to this tab on here, y'all, and they dropped down and got their eagle on. This is about 17 years ago when I learned that through the Microsoft. I think it was a Microsoft that was online. Thank you so much. He brought me fresh coffee.
Fresh coffee.
Ground freak.
Fresh coffee.
Thank you so much. So, drag together, but that's a you don't want to heavily rely on that to that point. Just post-it notes that you have and put it to your cloud as a file just in case. It's right here, and I'm so thankful that back together, because what I'm going to do is start putting the on to vote. Like I said, I here and because it's been a while. I decided to name this portion Morning Mood. So this is basically Morning Mood episode. I have a background in mind for this whole thing. When I get off of this particular live, I will generate a picture that I see in for the screen in the background. But how y'all like my blue? No choice for me, because the green was starting to be harsh on my eyes. I was telling my husband that yesterday. Set up the stand so I can hang this the backdrop up properly, and I was like, I'm trying something new, because when I was work online doing working online, the realized that the way this light is, that the light was hitting on the green screen too tough, and it was actually making my eyes hurt. Distraction. So I wanted to set things up and have a blue background, and you guys, it's doing a world of good. So replay gang, the ones who have been here, or the people who are new, welcome to the video. And when you see the replay videos or my other videos that I do have, when you see the green background, you know, hop in the comment and let me know, do you prefer the green background or the blue? Because for me, the blue, it's just bringing everything down to a chill vibe. Like, that's what I want anyways, to have a chill vibe. You know, my eyes don't hurt. I actually thought a lot of the reason my eyes were hurting all this time was because the reflection off of the green as well. So I'm looking for my survey one now. Let's see, which breakfast cereal would you choose in this moment? I found it, guys. Getting back into the swing of things. She's getting back into the. I'm going to close that window out, and I'm going to start a poll. I'll ask my husband after this if he fix the audio, because it. But outside of that, we're full selling, and I'm happy about it. Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart cereal. I'm going to put Pop-Tart cereal in here, and I'm going to look for the bowl emoji. I haven't used the cereal bowl emoji in a minute, so it's no longer accessible in my recent emojis. Oh. So there it is, popped. And I'm thinking of another cereal, guys. I'm always going to my defaults, you know, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch. Here, like Pop-Tart cereal is different, right? Ooh, Frosted Mini Wheat. Cereal shapes are the same, so let's just do that. The news this morning said that it's spring vacation for you guys. Now, is that particularly for like the college? Is it for like school people in general? Regardless of, happy spring. What are you guys gonna do? Like, because to my knowledge, Florida is still pressing on the gas that they don't basically want y'all there. So where you guys going on spring break? There. The poll is up and I'm very happy about that. Yay! Now let me go in here and check everything. Hold all this stuff out. Wow. Great. Okay. See, he made it over. He always makes perfect coffee. Thank you. Now this is really good. And you know what I need to put in here? I'm going to apply the Cash App in here too, just in case you guys want to donate to the cause. And copy. I want to share with the app so I can. Okay, everything's kosher on my end far as visibility, so go right back to this beautiful screen. Shouts out to YouTube. Visuals correct on my end, so I won't be scrambling like yesterday. Hard time posting things and engaging in the chat bar, even if people were there and people did show up towards the latter part of the video. I wasn't able to really see. So now the chat bar is back, so I can see in full effect, right? And I can see successfully my comment box right here as it should be. So thanks for fixing that. And then I also, when I got on here this morning, good morning everybody, I was able to quickly change my thumbnail for my video without having to use multiple devices like yesterday. That kind of freezed me out yesterday because I was working on 3 or 4 different devices to compensate for YouTube's failure. Yes. So I'm going to talk about all these coupons right here. I turned it this way. Our address is not showing. But I think it's really cool. You guys shop at Aldi. I wanted to talk about this in particular because this is the first this is the first Aldi coupons that I got this year, and it's March. This is, you guys, this is the we're about to be wrapping up the first quarter of the year already. My birthday month. But look, and it's my go-to color, blue. And they gave us some good coupons. I might have to protect myself from an accidental oopsie. I'm going to just address. Further talk about this freely. So look at I have some really good coupons here. $10 off. $10 off a $40 minimum purchase. I have 3 of those coupons. I think that's cool because all these, one of those stores is like a discount store to me. Kind of fancy. It's for the fancier people because there's another probably in the northern, the more you go up on the continent of America beyond the line of the south, the store similar or something else, and they're primarily in the what you call the hood residents, all these for black people, and it's called Save a Lot. So I'm saying all that to say the price points for these types of stores, the same thing, different packaging, but they sell good food, great holiday gifts all year round for nice prices. To me, it's kind of like the Family Dollar of grocery stores. It's like the Dollar General of grocery stores. It's like Walmart had a baby, then they had a baby, and then this is what you have. All these are Save-A-Lots, you know? So for them to give us some good coupons like this, $10 off a $40 purchase, basically all you have to do, if I'm doing the math right, is basically walk in there with $30 plus tax, okay? Knowing that you have this coupon, you're gonna get $10 worth of groceries for free. So when you do your math correctly, that means you could put yourself on a, let's just say a $25 budget. If you're not trying to do the math or whatever, this is great. So they gave us 3 of them. And it's through, we have a couple days, probably sent them out late, but nonetheless, to just have a coupons like this, and plus they have an in-store, I think we can rack up on a lot of stuff. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the coupons that came in the mail, and to just get you guys hip to it. You know, check, times are hard. I still like to save because it's fun. All the coupons. This coffee is good. What are you guys drinking? I believe what we have right now is Maxwell. It's good too. Goodness. Speaking of Maxwell, there was a documentary, maybe go on YouTube, about basically where is he now? After listening to that, I still don't know where he is. Oh well. I am currently munching on the Honey Nut Cheerio cereal. And it's mixed with not only the standard circles, it's the heart ones. The Valentine ones left. I tell you, when I do eat Cheerios, like the original ones, it's rare that I get a stale box. I don't think I ever got a stale box of Cheerios. Only time they would get stale is like if they were sitting in the house for a long time, simply because we forgot about them or something. Oh, we didn't. That's a constant with Cheerios. And you know what? Practice makes perfect. As I, put some oil on the engine and get back into this in the chat, I can properly and effectively do that now because I have my chat box back. So we have come to the point in time in this, what is it, morning mood. Yay, I really like that morning mood. I still want to put cows in the chat. Are you ready? Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Call calls in the chat. In the chat. Call calls in the chat. Moo. Calls in the chat. I am putting cows in the boys and girls, animals, pets, plants, and everyone else that lives here. And this fine planet called Earth. Although Earth seems to be going through changes, I can't help but to love it because I live here. I'm so happy planet Earth is not getting too out of hand, where it just be like, I'm tired of all y'all, and it just self-eliminates itself. And be like, I heal myself, and it, ooh. So I'm happy about that, you know. Trying to think in a happier perspective of the state of the planet. I think we should bring back Captain Planet. Hands in the air if we should have Captain Planet to come save the day. Only if he changes. I agree. Yo, Captain Planet, we need you to come back and help us, but we some negotiations. I think you should change your uniform a little bit. It's gaudy and clashy, just like that green screen I had when I realized it was hurting my eyes. That's your uniform, so I think you will be hurting us more than helping us, because we'll be blind of your outfit, and we'll be like, please go back on our own. So you change your outfit and then come help us. Now that's me. Now I'm sounding like a classic American. Ask for help but reject the help because we don't like how it's sent. I'm sorry. Captain America, come as you are and save us. I'm so sorry. That you remember the girl from the craft. You're sorry. Sorry. I'm like, clean up aisle everywhere. Get your child. Someone's having a panic attack in the Quickie Mart. She's getting ready to tear up everything. Is the Quickie Mart still open in the Simpsons? It's been so long since I've watched The Simpsons now. Different now. It does have a place in my heart because it was basically, it came into my life when I actually came into this planet. So nonetheless, definitely say that. I like Bart Simpson's fan forever. I think if I had to pick only one character to rock with, it would be Bart. I like Lisa too, but if I listen to how I'm saying, I like Lisa too, but I like the Lisas that they show when they do the futuristic. You know how they have a few episodes throughout the timeline of Simpsons where they show them when they're in the future and grown up. I like that Lisa more. But Bart, even when they show different multiple sides, that's terrible. It's not terrible. It's cool in a way because they have it's actually a multiverse in Simpsons when you think about it, because when they show Bart Simpson, they show him in the future when he was successful. They show Bart Simpson when he was struggling. They show Bart Simpson on a multitude of tiers in between or just out there. They all are really cool. He really showed who he was in each portion. He didn't really lose. He didn't really lose the Bart Simpson in any of the timelines they had. So the Simpson, when she did something out of pocket, it was hard to relate. Even though I liked her, but she was just one way all the time. It was hard to see multiple sides of her. That's what it is. With Bart, they showed sides. He showed all different sides. It wasn't a surprise if I saw Bart Simpson go up, down, left, or right, at good or bad, because he best displayed being human. Maggie don't count because she couldn't talk and she was just a baby. So I had to remain neutral on that. This Maggie and Lisa. So I will root if I had to pick between. Simpson and Lisa Simpson, I'd vote for Maggie because she was smart, seemed a little more compassionate, and way more cutthroat. When they would show like her what she was thinking, she wasn't wasting time in her judgment. So I would have to choose Bart Simpson and Maggie. Those people are cool. So I'm going to type that in there. Who is your favorite Bart Simpson character? That's not the question to type. Hold on. As of now, who is your favorite Simpsons character? I have a really cool Bart Simpson, and it's all black, and what's so because it shows the front of him on the front, his whole body, and then on the back it shows his whole body but the back of him. So it's a complete sweatshirts. Was it sweater? And they have the picture on the front and on the back, because to me it's like a full sweater. When it's just on the front, it's like fulfilled. So that means it will make me want to have to put a jacket over the front of it. So that means that will push me in the place of having to dress for the fall time. You know, like how guys dress. A lot of guys hand down seem to like fall season because it allows for them to dress in layers and really show off their fashion game. So I really get it. Since I've been on this planet, I've just been hearing guys always say they enjoy the fall time. So having said that, for example, if we were going to VIDS Sports, okay, and we saw this really dope sweater, this hoodie, usually their hoodies are all graphics all the way around it because they get it. But by happenstance, we go to VIDS Sports and we get a Nike hoodie that's all black, okay, and it's a box with a screen print, you know, right there. Typically those hoodies don't have anything in the back, so that would make you want to have to put a jacket over. I've seen blazers thrown over it because you want to just the coordination between the picture right here that's really ill, and you want it to be diminished because there's nothing on the back of a hood, on the back of the outfit, so that will cause you to cover up with a jacket or a really. So that's what I'm talking about. Hoodie will only be specifically for the fall time, but if you go sweater, hoodie, or what have you, with graphics all the way around it, you don't need to add anything else to it, and so you will be able to wear it around the clock. So it's very important. So I said because that's why I really like my Bart Simpson, because it's rare as far as where there's imagery on the front and the back. I had a couple of Lisa Frank's shirts. I liked them to a certain extent, but it was only graphics on the front and the back of the shirt, so it really killed the imagery of the shirt. So it caused me to like want to put something on the back because it was just so plain. I ended up getting rid of those because I'm in a search for a shirt. There. So that's fun. And you know, having said that, I need to make a note to myself. Lisa, right? I'm not going to tell you what I'm writing down because it's an idea for a future project. There. Wow. I'm going to take a pause. You know, I didn't belch yesterday. I was this close to belching yesterday, but it seemed like in every video I always belch. Like the YouTuber Walter Hampton, he hasn't brought his mom on in a while, but he did an update to my knowledge. His mom is doing all right. His family is getting on his nerves again, and Earl is sick. I haven't checked if he's better, but the last time I checked, he was in the hospital, and he is. I don't think he's on the feeding tube anymore. I'm like, man, you know, YouTubers' lives are always people's lives, man. You know, it's crazy. We're all from all walks of life, but we're all meshed together on this YouTube platform. So to just hear people's real lives happening, it's crazy. I can't say as far as health reports, to my knowledge, Lovely T is doing great, because there was a time where she was constantly sick. It was sad. I do not follow her as much as I used to, but I am glad to see that she's not having those horrible issues that was plaguing her for like, this seemed like 3 years, man. And her kids are all growing up, you know. So great health out of the legalism of the celebrity people, because it was sticky with you with that whole Cardi B thing. You jumped before things hit the fan, and from the outside looking in, I'm glad you missed that ship. Other YouTubers, health reports, you guys. Come on, Wiggins is getting hair plugs. I didn't even want to see that video. That's creepy, because I think this video has been shown live. That's creepy. Like, I understand hair plugs, but I don't think I want to watch it. Like how there is a show I think called VIDS, right? And then there's this girl named Meatball on there. She went to Goals. Didn't she go to Goals? Please correct me in Replay Gang if I'm getting the stories mixed up. Replay Gang. The Baddies, which edition I don't know, because they have so many seasons now. She went to Goals here in Georgia, right? Isn't it in Georgia? And she got liposuction or a tummy tuck, or maybe all of it at the same time. Did she film that live? But I can't tell you one thing for sure. I don't even hear them in the news anymore. Charles, your lunch is people. Charles and that couple, they went to Goals and they filmed their surgery from Goals live. YouTube is the best reality TV. I'm so happy that YouTube was here. I just cannot believe the stuff these actual people are doing. And this is their real lives, man. Who else is going to sign up to go to Goals and agree to have their actual uploaded for all the world to see? Anybody know what's going on with Charles and Netta? From the top of my memory is that they, to my knowledge, upgraded to a new trailer. Looks dope. I have no issue with people living in the trailer. Those things are sick in a good way. Things look good. So congratulations on your upgrade on that. I believe their dog is doing all right. Miss Netta made some seasonings. I don't know how well those are going, but the fact of the matter is, you know, whether they're selling or not, she kept her word and released those seasonings out to the public for consumption. So she it. So that's how I'm looking at it. despite all the drama and stuff that circle with those two, I'm looking at the facts. That when they became monetized and became a viral sensation on TikTok, they used their money and got a bigger place to stay. You know, they did some upgrades and stuff like that. So, hey, I think they summer. I have not seen them in the timelines anywhere. So I would like to think they're cooking up something good so they can become viral again. Because I don't want people to not have money. To my knowledge, as far as health reports and YouTubers, Funky Dineva's teeth hurt. So you know the actual dentist, the celebrity dentist, she had to fix on his teeth and re-drill the implant down into his mouth, and now his face is hurting. I cannot make this stuff up. But yeah, these are real stories. They're YouTubers. I don't want to get the doctors mixed up because I can see the face in my head of the African American dentist, you know, but she's a great dentist, I can say that. But this time after the dental implant, I had to drill further and deeper into the gum, because what happened was the first dental implant in the back of the tooth was successfully done and there was no pain involved. He did confess that he was eating candies like Starburst and like steaks and stuff, and to get loose. So I like listening to these types of things because it helps me just get real-time reports on like dental implants and stuff and how things have changed since I was first introduced to dental implants. I was first introduced to dental implants early in my life, like elementary, because this one girl told me her mom had dental implants on top and bottom. I'm like, wow, really? They look like her real teeth. And that's always kept me curious in the world of dentistry, as far as fake teeth and the evolution of the sciences they have between the early 90s to now, how the surgeries have changed to be less barbaric in some aspects to now. And the veneer, oh my gosh, how some of these YouTubers have veneers. Please don't do veneers. Just keep your regular teeth. Overbite, underbite, crossbite, just don't do veneers. Just keep your regular teeth and at least save out until you can get your teeth properly done to save. That's just my opinion. You guys hear the sirens? Because we have a crowd like MTV used to. They have to park the people out the blocking traffic. Let me just, hey, the signs out there, they're like, we love your show, how you doing? In the back, this girl with the fam. So they have to get them out of the way because they're blocking traffic. It's too many people out there, you know. You know, it happens every day. Let me check my tabs on here to make sure everything is flowing correctly visually. And I'm looking at the time. I want to give a full hour on here, and I think I'm actually doing a good job. Excuse me, my coffee is delicious. They said coffee is healthy for you, and I believe that, minus the creamers and necessarily packing on the sugar. And for me personally, stay away from the espressos. An espresso shot, I think, should be done 2 to 3 times a year, because I think it will help just clean out the palate, but not an everyday thing. But that's my personal opinion on espressos. I do want to start incorporating espressos. Yeah, order. I can catch it this year because it's March, so this is the first quarter of the year. So, you know, probably the last island experience. Next time I will have one will be March, April, May, and June. But I believe coffee is good, minus all the extra additives in it. Y'all. And the coffee beans. I was thinking about coffee grounds maybe 2 nights ago because there's coffee out there that smells really good. It's very distinctive, and it's probably one of the more expensive ones. But have you noticed when you go to a coffee aisle, even though coffee setups have changed dramatically now, there's always a particular coffee that's on the bunch. You know, you draw to that coffee and you're like, man, this smells good. It's just, I may not want to drink that coffee, but to just brew it because it just smells that good. So in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe I can find the actual coffee bean and then just sprinkle the coffee beans around the house and see if it kick out some nice aromatics. I haven't looked up any coffee tips in a long time on Pinterest. I'm going back into my mind on the really cool coffee tips they have on there. And that's one of the things I got. I think this one lady on Pinterest shared with us that she actually took the liberty to get coffee, the actual coffee beans, and she put them in her vacuum. So every time she vacuumed, it kicked up the coffee smell. And that's where I'll leave that, because this seems like a good idea. Let me multitask right here. Alright, just a minute. Let's see here. That's cool. Thanks for the message. So, there we go. I did my coupon. Excited about that. All these have some nice food, but I do miss Save a lot. Let me see here. Let me go back into my tab. I want to see where we are as far as the survey. Which breakfast cereal would you choose in this one shining moment? Pop-Tart cereal is winning. It's 50%. No. Wait, this just in. Pop-Tart cereal and Frosted 50%. Okay. Thank you guys for having the votes come in. I need to let you guys know what I'm choosing out of here. Wow. This is actually a good survey. Frosted Mini Wheats or Pop-Tart cereal? What? I'm going to go with Pop-Tart cereal today. Is Pop-Tart cereal. Now, wouldn't it be nice if they had a Pop-Tart emoji? So I'm going to look through YouTube emoji and put this little here because his head is square. And I'll put him in there. And guys, thanks for the likes. That really helps. Thanks for the replay game too for yesterday's video. It went up a little bit compared to is that the right wordage? It went up a little bit after the live stream. So that meant you guys were watching after the live stream was off. Replay game. Shouts out to replay game. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. That's really nice. So for a setting, I up and going correctly, right? To my knowledge, I have that up. There. I'm going to get ready to wrap up the survey, and then and get ready to play the outro. I made it to my first hour. This is LA TV, the morning moo. This is really cool because I wanted to give myself a break from reading the paper. But for continuity purposes, I'll show you the stack of newspapers that I actually had right here, just in case I wanted to have a couple of talking points. But I like this. This is really cool. And the next time I do the morning moo live, I'll have the new background up and stuff. For coming in, I am going to put in my closing remarks. Let me find them. I have closing remarks. So I get back into the swing of things, guys. Let's see. Really cute cartoon. They were like, into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Na 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 na. Was it one of those dinosaur movies? Was that song from one of those Land Before Time? I thought it was a nice song because these cute little animals or something, and they had a hard task ahead of them. And they were just accepting the fact that they had a hard task, but all of them were there, and they were just like, we're gonna go to it. Into the thick of it. And they took it head on. I know it wasn't Once Upon a Time. You guys, that was a good movie too. Forest many times in my childhood. The word inspiration was, that's what I was feeling from that movie when I watched it. I think that's why I know to it a lot because it was giving me. So I'm going to read my closing remarks and play the little advertisement and head out for the day. I have been learning so much during my times reading the newspaper and hanging out with you all. I have been feeling a new kind of inspiration, and I kind of believe you are too. Although I did not read from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspaper today, I just wanted to chat with you. This segment that I did today, the morning moo, would not have been a reality. Start off reading these Atlanta Journal-Constitutions. So thank you for drinking your coffee with me, or your tea, your ice water, and your snacks along with me, and your blankie and your onesie, and just chatting with me early in this morning. I look forward to coming back, and I'm really happy about it. So now let me play and look for the commercial and get on out of here. It's time for me to get ready to make a late breakfast. Let's see here. Audio. I'm glad I labeled it. I can say that much for sure. So I need to just see. Take my time and look. Go background. Got it. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is, y'all. I'm about to push a button to see what it is. Well, that's not it. That's my music. That's the next thing I want to figure out. How I can get my music back to play in the background. But it seems like each day I'm up for the challenge of working out the kinks. And every time I come in here, I'm figuring out everything every time. So the music to play in the background, because I figured out the other 3 things today. Just because I tried yesterday. Y'all, what I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. I found it. There's the word intro. Alright.
Like, it's move a song.
Let me see.
What's you saying to joke? But this must be the political side. Have you ever seen a newspaper start right off? Oh, never mind. Here we go. I'm answering my own question. Have you ever seen a newspaper start out with the political section? Never in my life. cue Tina Turner. Never in your wildest dreams. I said, something. But this says it right in the title.
Let's stop doing myself.
The Atlanta Journal-Constitution. So of course they're gonna start it with political things. I don't want to start in too heavy, baby. You're just too heavy for me. Effie, they did Effie so wrong in that movie. She was like, but I'm in pain. And then they gonna all sing together. Effie, we all have pain. I'm like, dog, she physically is like dying. And she's telling y'all, and y'all go
like yesterday when the show was going off, I was all in the shop.
What world is this happening? Not only are they putting like glasses.
I'm gonna. This is so tacky, but I like it. Welcome to Elay TV, where everything is definitely in show unorthodox. But I love it, yeah, but I love it. Let's raise that up. Hey, let's keep it like that. No, I'm gonna look on here and see what I'm seeing. You'll see what I see. Wow, it's picking up too.
Glass to the suit, glass to the suit. J's on my feet and glass in my suit. Hey, y'all, I'm laughing so much. Oh, what have I done? So, I'm gaining so much inspiration, and I know once you listen to the videos, if you haven't, you'll pull the same inspiration as it's 10, 9, 8, T minus 10, 9, 8,
all right,
7, 6,
beautiful,
5, 4, 5.
Y'all,
Something in my eye.
I had to take a pause. I have to push to fix this to stop it.
Amongst
Y'all, this is real life. I'm not editing this out either. I'm looking on this screen, my brain just
don't let my
tired.
blackness come
Because
out
of all these buttons
screen.
I'm looking at.
And scare away my precious community of people who
So instead of just
giving
doing
up their
hardcore,
time here at
That's totally
5:52 a.m. in the
unprofessional.
morning on November 13th.
I'm just gonna wait till the commercial go off and then I'll push a hardcore
But they're
stuff.
here, and you're messing up everything. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. That's another side of me y'all should never ever see. At least on camera.
Oh, this is fun.
You know,
When is this commercial
check
over?
out Moo. Like it's Moo a song, or she's saying a joke. But this must be
I have to do my nails
political
today.
side. Have you ever seen it? O-N-I-O-N. O-N-I-O-N-N-O-I-O-N. Do you know what that means? O-O-I-O-N-O-I-N-O-O-I. Do you know what that means? If you ain't on, sit down. If you ain't on, sit down. If you ain't on, sit down. If you ain't on, sit down.
Oops.
Like it's Moo a song, or she's saying a joke. But this must be the political side. Have you ever seen a newspaper start right up? Oh, never mind. Here we go. I'm answering my own question. Have you ever seen a newspaper start out with the political section?
My name is
Never
Elay.
in my life.
Cue
Tina Turner. Never in your wildest dreams. Something.
Make sure, comment, and
But this says
subscribe.
it right in the
Have a good
title.
day.